After losing 50 pounds, there is a lot that I regret and there is a lot that I wish somebody would have told me. So if you are sick of your lack of progress, if you are stuck constantly just starting over and over and over again, avoiding these mistakes could save you years of frustration. So these are my biggest regrets, so you can keep moving forward with your journey. And getting straight into it with number one, I really wish that I didn't try and fix my relationship with food. Here's what really helped me move forward: not wasting my energy on things that didn't matter. Not trying to fix things that didn't need to be fixed. I spent too much time doing busy work and tasks that weren't going to move me forward, and I paid the price by not losing the weight that I wanted to lose in the time frame I wanted to lose it in. We can like food, we can dislike food, but never ever let it go further than that. If you are going to have any relationship with food, please let it be a neutral. And another one of my biggest regrets that I still mess up on to this day is not taking any or enough progress pictures. I know it seems like a chore in the moment, but trust me, it takes 2 seconds. These are snapshots of a version of yourself that you're never going back to, that you can use to motivate yourself, and that you can use to document your journey and how hard you've worked. You want to be able to see how far you've come at the end of your transformation. So please, just take the pictures. But really keeping things going now, another regret that I had that held me back for years was eating foods that I hated. Like many of you watching right now, I thought I had to suffer. But the key to real weight loss is avoiding unnecessary pain. Weight loss is going to be hard and it's going to be challenging, but there is no need for us to go and make it harder on ourselves for no reason. I need you to listen carefully. There are no extra brownie points for extra unnecessary suffering. And if you're unsure about how to eat your favorite foods on a diet while losing weight, use ChatGPT and ask it to create lower calorie versions of your favorite foods. But if you're really serious about making this easy, then please claim your 14 days of free help that is going to help you lose your first 2 pounds or more. It's completely free and there's some really powerful information in there. The link to that's going to be in the pinned comment. With that said, how about we keep pressing forward? Now there's something that you could be doing that is very dangerous and it could be sabotaging your progress as we speak. And it could be the reason that you are not seeing the progress that you want to see. And that is relying on motivation. Do you know how many times I stopped and I started my weight loss journey? Too many to count. I had no consistency, and that is because I didn't have a system that I could fall back on when things got tough. My biggest mistake was relying on a limited resource, that being motivation. So I'll share with you the system that helped me get started as somebody who was plagued with inconsistency. First up, we're going to hit the gym 3 days a week. We're going to eat 1 gram per pound of our body weight of protein. So if you're 200 pounds, 200 grams of protein. And most importantly of all, which is going to be the deciding factor of the quality of the experience of your weight loss journey, is going to be having consistent sleep. We're talking 7 to 8 hours here, going to bed and waking up at the same time every single day. Now there's some really powerful stuff there, but I think it's time we speed things up a bit. Was not allowing my old self to die. I know that sounds incredibly dramatic, but I just want you to listen to me and hear me out. When you're losing weight, you're becoming a new person, not just physically, but mentally as well. And for that process to happen, you need to develop a different mindset. But I was so attached to my previous identity and previous behaviors that it started to hold me back when I needed to get serious and I needed to press forward with my weight loss. To fully complete our physical transformation, we also need to fix our mental. So do not be afraid to let your old self go. But another regret that I have is letting one bad day define a whole week. I'll keep this brief. But if you break a plate in your house, does that mean that you're going to go around and smash every single plate in your kitchen? I didn't think so. Why? Because it's insane. It's crazy. And it's the same thing with your weight loss. If you have a bad day, mark a line under it and move on. Learn what went wrong that day and make sure that it doesn't happen on the next day. And really speaking of moving on, this one's going to be quite controversial, but I really regret losing weight too quickly. Like many of you watching right now, I was obsessed with quick and fast results. But guess what? The quick results, they didn't last. And I ended up becoming skinny fat and hated the way that I looked, and arguably ended up looking worse than what I did when I was overweight. Now I know you may see advice on social media about aggressive cutting, but I really need you to listen to me here and focus on what I'm saying. If you're a person who has never had any successful prior dieting experience, then you have no right to be aggressive cutting, because you don't have the skills and the capabilities that are required to do that properly and keep the weight off. Lose it slow, lose it steady, and I can promise you that you will not go far wrong. Do not rush it. It won't be worth it and you will regret it. And I think really following on from that point, you're really going to regret not taking a break. How many times do you hear pro athletes on TV talking about how important their recovery is for their on-pitch performance? It's vital and it's second to none. And it's the exact same thing with our weight loss. If we are not well rested or well recovered, we can't expect to perform at our max and lose the most weight possible. So here's some advice. After 10 to 15 weeks of solid dieting, we're going to take a couple of weeks at eating at our maintenance calories so we can replenish ourselves and get ready for our next phase of dieting. If you keep going, you will burn out and you're going to run yourself into the ground, if that isn't something that you've already experienced on your journey so far. Now, when I first started, I had nobody that was sharing such powerful information that's going to really help you move forward. But if you want to know everything you need to do to get the body that you desire and get the body that you deserve and the actionable steps to go with it in just 59 seconds, I'll click onto the video on screen.